from Yelp. Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, for sure. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that. 45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married. Now you know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean that's a whole nother
thing. So? Welcome to Flixs and Chill, where we tell you what to watch and who to watch it with.
We are breaking down movies within 20 minutes, no spoilers, but just good vibes.
From remote on the table
to lock the door
to let's chill. Here we go with the movie of the day. Jess, what are we choosing today?
So today we are watching The Rip, which is new on Netflix. If you guys haven't seen it, it's actually a movie that features Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, which is crazy because when I saw this, I was thinking the first movie that they came out in and
what? Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, that's how they became famous. 100%. So I was excited. I was like, okay, that was a good movie. Don't let me down on this one.
Absolutely. They also have Steven Yeun. They have Tiana Taylor, Sasha Callie.
I think it's Callie.
Yeah. They had notable stars. Let me explain something to you. What I liked about this movie, and then we'll get into the synopsis and whatnot. What I did like about this movie is the fact that it had like every type of vibe in it, and it was like action and suspense with a little bit of thriller, and it made you think.
I liked it a lot. No, I did. I liked it a lot. Okay. Being somebody who watches movies a lot, I'm that person that I feel like I'm no longer surprised. I watch a movie and I already like, this is what's going to happen.
Oh,
that's going to happen.
Okay.
I feel like with this particular movie, I could not put my finger on what the hell was going on. I was just like, okay, is it this person? Is it this person? Mm-hmm. So it definitely had a lot of twists and turns. And towards the end, I was definitely surprised.
Okay. Synopsis.
So basically, it's about a narcotics team. Mm-hmm. They're having some issues in-house where money might be missing or drugs are missing, and they're trying to figure out, like, is there a leak somewhere? Are there dirty cops? Mm-hmm. So it starts off that way where you think, okay, that's all it's going to be. Then the twists and turns is kind of how they go about figuring out who did what. It also involves the cartel, but not in the way you think, which is also crazy because normally they always portray the cartel to be the issue. I think they did a good job with the cast as well. I know we did name off some people that you guys obviously are big house names that you should know. Other than like Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, the Asian guy that's in Walking Dead.
Yep.
So
Steven Yeun.
Yes, he's the one that they killed off in like, I want to say one of the first couple seasons.
Oh yeah,
he was a favorite character.
I like it.
It's also I think she's actually Spanish or African American. I'm not sure, but the girl from Thor.
Oh yeah, that's where she's from.
Yes,
okay. I was trying to figure out. I was like, damn, where is she from?
Yeah, we were doing the same thing, and I think she's actually the same one who's going to be in another movie that we're also discussing. So, it's kind of nice to see her as well. Like that. But it's definitely a good watch.
I would say this in a nutshell: The Rip mixes action, tension, and moral ambiguity. Oh, I can't say that. Ambiguity.
We're going to stop drinking before this. Don't worry.
As friends and partners navigate a world where millions in cash can make heroes question whether anyone is truly trustworthy. And I really felt like the end was like the biggest suspense. Because they start playing along to it, and this is a movie I tell people you really actually have to pay attention to.
Yeah, definitely. And that's kind of like where I felt like I was having trouble pinpointing because there was little subtle hints in things that certain characters were saying that you're like, wait, didn't he just say something different to somebody else? And it's like, if you weren't really paying attention to all the detail, you're going to miss it because it's one of those, now that I think about it, it's actually similar to like an Ocean's 11.
Yes.
Where
Yeah.
they bring it all back together,
Yes, full
and you're
circle.
like, oh,
Yep.
okay, yeah. So it was definitely really good.
Favorite character?
Mm. I guess it would be Ben Affleck.
Really?
Yeah, it would be Ben Affleck.
Okay. Why?
Because I felt like no matter what, he was the good guy, but I felt like it also showed his character.
Okay.
In regards to it portrayed him having, like, normally, you know, you deal with like there's a bad guy, there's a good guy, whatever.
Yeah.
But in this specific situation, it was somebody that was his friend, which I feel like it's always a little harder. Like, are you going to be the good guy no matter what, even if your friend might be the bad guy?
Yeah.
Are you going to be the good guy if it comes down to millions of dollars?
Yeah.
Like, it's very easy to be the good guy when there's nothing beneficial for you.
I thought you were going to say Matt Damon.
No.
Really? I literally thought you were gonna say Matt Damon, because I honestly, it was like they played on his whole life and I don't want to call it entanglements, but his whole life and how it just was like he just went from one bad thing after another in his life, where it's like all of this money could. I don't think money would have solved his problems, but money would have definitely made. I mean, I feel like money in a nutshell would have made anybody's life in this movie easier.
So I'm the type of person that I will look at the details of that specific film.
Okay.
But unfortunately, sometimes I will typecast people.
Oh, okay.
And for me, I don't know about you guys, but I feel personally like Matt Damon is kind of a flat actor.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like I don't know. I feel like he doesn't portray emotions all that well. I feel like he always kind of plays the same type of character.
Everybody. Okay. Let me
I
ask
don't know.
you. Okay. Let's move down the list. Okay, Tiana Taylor.
I think she did a really good job. I was actually hoping that they weren't going to play her out in the movie, because I know she's really big right now, and they're doing a lot of movies where she's the main character or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's a great actress. In this movie, I thought she did a really good job.
You like her in the supporting role in this movie?
I do.
Versus,
I do. She wasn't over the top. She wasn't. They didn't like it overly exaggerate anything with her, or she played a believable character, like 100%.
I like that. Yeah. Yeah, and she was on the street bike. Like, it was just like they put her, like, she still had the edge, but it was still sexy. She still had her own style, because I feel like that's what she's known for. She's known for her own style, her own look, and they still managed to give her all of that in a supporting.
I feel like if you were to, the character they gave her in this movie, for sure, if you were to meet her outside in the real world, you would think that that's who she was.
100%.
So,
very believable.
Right.
It wasn't
100%.
like far-fetched. And that's another thing I liked about this movie. They didn't put anybody too far-fetched where you're like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I was just replaying that too, because I'm like, you know what? There wasn't anything that was super crazy. Most action movies, I feel like they hit you with a little bit of Fast and Furious.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
But
Thank you.
There was none of that in here.
Yeah.
There was no cars flying through the houses. Like, the house didn't fall apart with everyone in it, and everyone somehow got out crazy or nothing like that. It was definitely a believable way that they made it. But it makes sense, again, because Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. So,
yeah, I mean, let me ask you this: favorite part in the movie?
So I'm the person that likes the ending.
Really?
I like when everything gets wrapped up and you're like, oh, it's like that wow factor for me. And when they did it specifically in this movie, at one point, even in the end, I thought, oh, okay, it's this person.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, it's not him. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
And they completely switched it up, even to the very, very end that shows the Tiana Taylor.
Yep.
I was still thrown off. I was like, oh, wait, so they didn't.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
So
100%. I like that.
It's good. It kept me up. I was able to stay awake and watch this at night, and it was great. It was a really good movie.
I think one of my favorite parts in the movie was Ben Affleck separating from them and going to check out
Into
the house.
neighborhood. Mhm.
And then Matt Damon leaves everybody there and goes and meets them in the house.
Okay, so I thought that was a good scene because it was like, it seemed very climactic to what was happening.
Yeah.
But I also liked that same scene. I liked it because I have never heard of what was happening in that type of neighborhood in any other movie.
Right.
They've never depicted that ever.
This was spot on.
So like it had me watching it like, are there really neighborhoods like this? Like
this is
that,
mind you, totally believable.
Yeah, 100%.
Like this is like spot on. Like, oh, I can totally see this happening.
Yeah,
like I said,
which
it wasn't
is weird because it's not something, when you guys see it, you'll understand it's not something that you would think would happen. But once you start watching it, it really has you thinking like, I wonder if there's neighborhoods like this that we just don't know about.
I guarantee you. I mean, everything in this movie was like, yeah, this could totally happen. Yeah, this could totally. And that's probably one of my favorite parts of this movie. Now let's get into the rating. Ratings where we go from, I'll let you explain the first one. First one is...
So first date watch. So this basically means like it's light, it's fun, it's safe, it's an easy vibe, it's no awkward scenes. Like you don't want to be on a first date with somebody and then you're watching a sex scene and you're like, this is weird. Yep. This one I feel like was a first date watch.
Okay. Low pressure, high enjoyment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it was.
Second one, it could be, we call it couples couch. What it means is engaging, emotional, funny enough to spark the conversation during and after the movie. Perfect for...
So established couples, I definitely agree with that. Like movie talking, let's talk about what just happened and we pause the movie type of situation. I feel like it's safe type of vibe like that.
Third one is lock the door. Signature, what it means is high intimacy, high emotion, tension packed. The movie changes the night.
Yeah, it would be good for like date nights, anniversary nights, when you just maybe let Netflix run in the background.
Okay, yeah. Lock the door, phones down, lights low. And the last one is remote on the table, which is...
So that one's going to be more family friendly. Let's say you're having a function at your house, which we do a lot. Yep. And we just normally have the TV running in the background. Yep. There might be some kids. There might be older people who aren't going to get offended of what's on the TV, even if they're not really paying attention. Parents, maybe just on a Sunday hanging out, you're safe to leave it on. Nothing crazy is going to happen.
And that's why we call it remote on the table. Nobody's nervous. We put it on the table. But I do agree with you. For this watch, we are going to go with first date watch. It's light, it's fun, action-packed. You know, it does not leave you staring at the ceiling, and it does keep you focused and just locked in. Yeah,
I feel like it would be a politically correct movie to watch with just anybody where you're not going to end up in arguments.
Absolutely not. Let me ask you this: rewatchability.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Really?
100%.
Wow. Okay, how many times on the rewatch?
At least like a handful.
Oh.
I really like it. I'm the Paula though, so out of this situation, I either love or just absolutely hate something. I really like this movie. I thought it was good. It's one of those action movies that it's just really engaging. You can probably rewatch it a few times and then get other details that you didn't catch the first time as well.
Absolutely. I like that part. I think I'm going to go at a 4 with rewatchability because you're going to watch it at least one more time after that because of the fact that you're going to want to catch the little nuances that you didn't catch beforehand. You want to see if they're really there.
Okay.
So, and then you're going to tell someone else to watch it. And then someone's going to want to come over and watch it. And so that's why I say I feel like this rewatchability is going to be the 3 to 4 times easy.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I feel like there's so many movies that I rewatch that this one would be on the top of my list of rewatches. I'd be okay with it. I feel like there's definitely a lot of things that you're not going to catch the first time. And I kind of feel like it's a safe watch with guys as well. Whether it's friends or somebody you're dating with, I feel like it's just gonna be a good one. You're gonna like it. It's definitely not. I can't even imagine someone saying that it was slow or they didn't understand or anything like that.
I like it. I like it. Well, once again, thank you for checking in and tuning in to Flixs and Chill, where we tell you what to watch and who to watch it with.